Hello, Jamie. Lovely that we're having this final video to send to everyone. I think it's a really cool idea. And just to let you know, it's been awesome to be your flatmate. Some lore, I don't know when I first saw you at one of the locals, but I do believe it was after one of our other players found you on Reddit, and I think it was really cool that you just happened to come through and really stay through in the scene.
I met Jamie when he came to locals, was I think 2021, coming here the whole time. He was, not the most talkative guy, but he always appreciate what he has to say, and I love his commitment to the scene and everything. And known him for 4 years now.
I met Jamie at my first local here, which was the last Res play of 23, and it was just after, very new, never played a fighting game before, very lost in a very turbulent point in my life, and I arrived here, no idea who anyone was, no idea about anything, and him and Ava sort of came over to me and were like, hey, are you here for Rivals? And I was like, yes, I am. This game's awesome. They're like, yeah. And there was just played heaps of friendlies and then have become really, really good friends with them.
I beat him in a tournament. I was like, he's alright.
Well, I met him at his first local. We were there, we were playing Rivals, and he was playing Rasta. And I was pretty surprised. New players don't often gravitate towards Rasta, but I was happy because we didn't have a Rasta in the scene currently. This is before Sky swapped. And it was good because he was actually showing, he actually knew what was going on. And it was cool. I talked to him and he seemed like a great guy. Yeah, and I was looking forward to just playing more of him.
Yeah, I think I met Jamie at BAM 13, which is the first time I went to Australia. And the first time for a lot of the Rivals 1 people in New Zealand. But yeah, we met there, we played games.
We met at, I think probably his first tournament, and we played, I think that day as well. And I remember I was just getting into Hodan at that point, and I didn't think he was very good. And I won the first 2 games, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry on the last kill of the set. And then he reversed 3-0'd me. And I was like, oh, GG's, man. I think that was my first genuine memory of him being at tournament.
First impression of young man Jamie?
He was kind of shy, I think, as most people would be first time at a sort of tournament thing.
Yeah, nice, a bit quiet.
He seemed very mature, which I found out was a lie.
He seemed pretty, chill. I don't know.
He was kind of shit. He didn't really grasp the basics, but he kind of got there in the end.
He was really quiet when he showed up to locals, which was nice because there's a lot of not quiet people. So it was nice to have kind of a chill guy.
My first impression was good. He's pretty quiet. He's a very quiet fellow, and he very much gives off the impression that he keeps to himself, which is partially true, but he also cares a lot.
Once you actually talk to him, he was awesome, right? You told him he's a great guy.
He is a very, very caring person, and he very deeply cares about his friends.
Under that cap, he's bald for sure.
I've played with Jamie for the last year now, and it's been great. He's been perfect flatmate. If anything, I've probably had caused more problems than he is. He's arranged everything, which has been super sick. He's been nice around the house. He bakes occasionally, and that's then shares it, which is always delicious, always incredible. He is
a great flatmate, honestly. When you bake shit and you just leave it out, it's so fucking fire, and I just fucking love it. I'm gonna miss that about you for sure. You've been awesome flatmate.
On top of it, organized, and I'm gonna miss him when he's gone.
Describe Gullgum's gameplay.
Fucking psychopath.
This is bad. Oh my god.
Fucking cracked.
Amazing me, he is winning.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Yeah.
Oh well, that just goes to show.
Wow. Oh! I think he takes a teaspoon of fundies and a spoonful of advantage, evens it out with disadvantage.
The gameplay is the opposite of me. He plays quite slow and quite conserved, which is very impressive in Rivals 1. And then when he hits you, you got this nice classic Rasta advantage state.
He's crazy. You seen the clip of him fucking parrying the sweat spirit and then fucking jumping into it?
cinema.
Really neutral, heavy, bait and punish style.
Just sitting back, being fully ready to punish it. I love those. Wait, oh my god.
He's crazy.
He's very much more neutral focused than a lot of other wrestlers, but he cares a lot about improvement and stuff that like used to work on him stops working often pretty quick. It doesn't mean that he can't blow you up if he catches you with bad DI. Definitely can.
He's a psychopath, but he's a measured psychopath. Like, he understands the risks that he's taking, and he understands that they are probably not weighted very well, but he still does it because...
And Gullgum able to work his way past
Oh
the
my
defense and
God.
just dashed out.
He's a beast.
He plays pretty differently from me. Obviously, we both play Rasta, but he's spec'd his skill tree into a different part of the game. I think he does a really good job of actually understanding neutral and like engaging in situations well, if that makes sense. Whereas I just like press every button on my controller. Best Rasta OCE, Bucks guy.
Was getting the confirmed.
I do want to say, this is a bit of an admittance to you. Dude, do you remember when, like, I bought, like, those 2 shitload giant fucking jars of tea? And you were like, oh, how much were they? And I was like, like $20. It's fine, just give me, like, a $10. Dude, they were $100. And I fucked up. But I couldn't bring myself to say, like, give me $50. So, we've enjoyed it. We had it all, which is cool, but I just want to let you know that, and no pay me back, it's fine, but I thought it was really funny.
There's been a couple of times where I have accidentally locked myself out of the flat, and but that's been like, he's been like, oh, I'm not home for a few hours or something, just walked out the door without my key and locked the door behind me.
We were in Melbourne, and I didn't really know Jamie much because I hadn't really interacted with him much, but me, Jamie, Rendered by Jack, and Osu, Ben were hanging out. We went to an arcade. Immediately as we get to the arcade, Ben and Jack are like, hey, we got a Japanese lesson now, so we're gonna leave for like the next like hour. And so me and Gullgum are left in the arcade to our own devices. Yeah, we like have not talked much, so we just played a bunch of taiko together, which was kind of hype, and we were just like, yeah, it's a fun game, which was kind of awkward, but also it was lots of fun in the end. And we spent all of Jack's money on his arcade card.
He inspired me to play Rasta, because I thought, I was watching Jamie do that shit, I'm like, fuck man, this character's cool as hell. So I played Rasta for like 3 months, and that was really fun. And then I played his Rasta with my Rasta once. I just never picked up the character, and he just put me in the bin. It was horrid. He's a monster on that thing.
Can you explain Gay Lover DI?
I can. So it was a Lily and Alistair game in Rivals 2. Basically, you know homie DI? How, like, in a clip you'd be like, oh, it's homie DI because they're DIing in. This is, Gay Lover is the next step. It's like trying to be as close to you as possible. And that's what Jamie and Jack want.
I remember I was cooking a mean pasta, right? But this pasta had no oregano. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I need oregano for the pasta. And now Jack, Jamie's boyfriend, was there with them, and they were in their room, and like 2 sides of me was like, just steal the oregano, and I was like, no, I have to ask for the oregano. I have to be humble, right? And so I knock on his door. I go, like, and he goes like, and they're both they're like, stop, and I'm like, no, it's fine. Can I have oregano? They're like, yeah, dude, you can have all the oregano you want, man. Like, don't worry. And I'm like, awesome.
Recently, when we were playing just like a random set, like in bracket, because when we play, it just feels like friendly. It's like we just talk and stuff. And I said, if we both, and if you and Jack, because Jack was coming in, if you and Jack both run up and parry, you have to make out on camera. And then not 2 seconds later, we both ran up, parried at each other, and I turned him and I said, you know what that means? And he started laughing, and I killed him for it. I do this all the time. I did that to Sky as well when I first time played. I kept making jokes about it, and she couldn't focus. I kept upbeating her.
I'm not sure if it's a funny story. It's funny in retrospect. So back in August of this year, I had a lot of confusing shit going on. I was having some problems relationship-wise, and Jamie, through all of his infinite luck, had managed to get on the same plane with me over to Melbourne just before Phantom, and I spent practically our whole trip just venting and complaining to him, and he stuck it out. He's stone-faced as always, and it's like, you've got this, you'll be fine. And it was, oh god, terrible, but he's put up with so much of my shit, and he's wonderful, and I care about him so much, and I'm very, very sad that he's leaving.
My favorite thing about Jamie is he's nice, he's responsible, he,
Very willing to help and very calm, like, leveling person. Like, if you're around him, you're just like, okay, it's good.
My favorite thing about Jamie is that he's like one of the most like rational and reasonable people I've met here.
Always pleasant to talk to.
I think he's just generally always, like, good vibes. He's never, like, I don't know, I mean, maybe he has, but I've never seen him, like, mad at, like, losing or...
I don't know, it just feels a lot more under control with him around.
I think just how easy he is to talk to. Like, it's very easy, I think, just to, at any point, just start a conversation with him, and he's just, it's just easy. Once I know him, like, it's good, right? And I feel like we can talk for a while, and it feels really easy and good. I really enjoy that.
He's always, like, very level-headed, good vibes.
Oh, the fact that he bakes, like, he actually, I think I was gonna bring this up because I just remembered, because he baked this carrot cake, and he just said, go hard, and I was like, holy shit, that was fucking sick.
In Melbourne, I remember Jamie did some cooking alongside Jack, and it was good. Jamie, yeah, he's very, very good at cooking.
But you'd make brownies all the time, it was fucking gangster.
Yeah, no, this guy cooks, he's good.
No matter what, he will always make sure that other people are okay.
He's very, like, calming and soothing to talk to. That makes sense. I'm talking to Jamie, I feel very at peace and comfortable, He's a very comfortable person.
He doesn't always show it, but he cares a lot.
I am just very, very happy of the fact that I cannot play Rivals and that there's someone who's better than me. And they're in Wellington, because for a while it was going to be Christchurch, and that's a problem. We can't have that. But we all know that Jamie is better than Sky. And then Lilypad's off in her corner being a strange person.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you a whole lot, because, like, you've genuinely been one of the best flatmates. It's been awesome to have you, just for, like, yarns and stuff, even when we'd have dinner. I think it was really cool, and I think you're very valuable to the Wellington scene, and it's a shame that we won't see you for quite a while. But yeah, honestly, much love, and hope we can see each other soon.
No, I will be very sad that Jamie is gone, and that I will miss him very much, because of those exact same reasons I said before, where he's a very calm and comforting presence to have at locals. So every time I come and I'm, not showing up as much these days, but it is nice to have a kind of island to go and hang out with. Like, hey Jamie, how you going? He's like, you good, not much, in the quiet way that Jamie is. So you will be very much appreciated wherever you end up, and very much missed here.
Jamie, the country's not going to be the same without you, and I'm sure Melbourne is not even ready for what you'll bring. So good luck and Godspeed.
I'll miss you, Jamie, for sure. I'm not gonna have a lightest character in the game to up me anymore. It's fucked up, man. I gotta settle for baiting Torai into playing Pom every now and then. That's all I gotta do. Fucked up. But yeah, I will. Hopefully, one day I'll remember that random stats question, maybe in a couple of years, and I'll let you know. So yeah, bye.
Well, yeah, thanks for being here, Jamie. It's going to be a shame to not see you as often in person, but I definitely think we can keep in contact. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Melbourne treats you.
Yeah, bye, Jamie. I hope you have a fantastic time in Melbourne and anywhere else your future takes you. I'm sure you will. You and Jack have some good times. Like enjoy yourself over there. I'm sure you'll land on your feet. Rest has got a good recovery.
Jamie, you have been a tremendous person to have known, and you have helped me through a rather difficult point in my life, whether you realize it or not. I care about you so much, and I am pretty devastated that you're leaving. But I also do know that you will find bigger and greater things than you could ever find in Wellington, wherever you go. And I know that you will do so much, and you are such a wonderful person, and I will miss you. Goodbye. That was... No, I can't have that one. That one can't be...